Hello YouTube world, Mac Daddy 1911A1 here with the Shade Tree Survivalists. It's about 6:30 a.m. in the morning, Saturday morning. Let me see, the 18th. I hadn't done a logbook today. I can't keep up with the date. Got a pretty decent response on the 1911 series slash giveaway. I think I'm going to add a little bit to the title of that video this morning, so it's a little bit people can understand what it is a little faster. I think what we'll do is, because next week's Thanksgiving, and then a month later we've got Christmas, and everybody, you know, we all have jobs, we all have to work, we all have bills. I don't expect anybody to start chunking money my way at that time of the year, so I'm thinking, and would like y'all's input, everybody who's thought about that would be a good idea, or, you know, that they'd be willing to contribute or would like to see the series. Middle of January, late January possibly. You know, we don't want to wait too late, because then tax season rolls around, and if you are a married couple nowadays and you don't have enough deductions, you get hammered and you wind up having to pay taxes. So say about the middle of January we'd actually do that. You guys hang on to your money, okay? I understand, believe me. I've got a big project coming up. We've got the hardwood floor that Kimmo bought. I've got to put it down. So there's my vacation right there. And I've got to spend some money to purchase the underlayment, the glue and so forth myself, and of course Christmas, which is probably going to be a light Christmas this year, just simply because we're saving money to do the floors and finish that up. And then the ceiling, she's got the fancy, it looks like pressed ceiling, the pressed tin ceiling tiles from back in the day. She loves that kind of stuff. And she bought some fake ones. They're plastic, but they look real nice, and she made them look really, really old. And I'm like, why? But that's her style. Hey, I'm not going to knock it. So I've got a lot on my plate. Christmas will be here. You guys will have a lot on your plate. And I'm thinking maybe the middle of January to late January. What do you guys think about that before we try to do the project? This also gives Uncle Fester the time to save up the money. He's wanting to buy it was either a 3-inch Rock Island Army 3-inch 1911 or a American Tactical Inc. I think's what it is, out of the Philippines also. And both of those be very inexpensive. Both of them have very spotty track records as whether they will run or not. But he needs a very small, slim handgun, major caliber, that will fit in his concealed carry place. So that's what he's wanting to do. Mr. Gas 1 has offered to possibly loan his gun for it if we can't raise the money for the tune-up of the cheap 1911. So, you know, there's a lot going on. You guys can read the comments off the previous video and see what everybody else is saying about it. You know, I don't want such a small pool carrying such a heavy load, but if that's something you guys, or, you know, your guys would be willing to do anyway, then that would give you a much smaller pool of people to be drawn from for the winter. Uncle Fester said he would contribute, and of course he would not be eligible for the drawing, as well as any STS member, simply because you're an STS member, and it wouldn't be fair. It would look inappropriate. I mean, I would put it, I'm going to do the bottle cap thing as always, just because it's unique to my channel. You know, have a list. Everybody is assigned a number. The number's on the bottle cap. You throw all of them into the thing. You shake it up, and you know, you reach in and draw it out. And I've got the brass tumbler that slings the water and so forth out, or the media out, from Cabela's that I bought here over a year ago now, that I'm going to use to actually turn it and to really mix everything up, depending on how many folks we have. But I want to be fair. I want to be upfront, and I definitely want to make it worth your dollar. I can assure you one thing: there will be no freaking Dremel tool used on this firearm. A Dremel tool is not for this kind of work. Okay, you are simply polishing parts and tuning parts, such as the extractor. That's all you're doing. You're not removing metal. You're not recontouring any damn thing. So in the video, the very first video, you will see I will take Chemo's Dremel tool. I will open a freaking drawer. I will throw it in a drawer. I will close the drawer. No freaking Dremel tools will be used to modify the handgun any way, shape, or form. And you're really not modifying. You're simply polishing and tuning. That is it. And you know, it's just like I said in the other video. What it just makes me so ill. Somebody thinks you can go out and buy a tool such as this for that El Cheapo price and think you're going to get the same performance you get out of a Wilson Combat or a Colt, which Wilson Combat is even more reliable than a Colt, but they are custom made one at a time. Okay, real artisans actually polish all the parts, tune all the parts, make sure everything's right. And this is just going to be a tune-up, not a customization, ladies and gentlemen. I am not a gunsmith. I am not a gun builder, but I know enough to be dangerous. Okay? But anywho, this video is already a little long. What do you guys think about middle of January, possibly end of January, before we try to do this? Because, hey, we're in the holiday season. It's Christmas almost. It'll give time for more people to see the video and maybe possibly decide that they'd like to donate to the project. I myself will, of course, donate some money to the project in ammunition because, and when I say ammunition, I'm talking about factory ammunition, either Winchester or Federal or UMC or something American-made ammo, to demonstrate up front the gun running before I touch it, and then demonstrate at the end at least 100 rounds through the gun at a minimum without any chokes or flaws, so that you guys can indeed see that it has been tuned and nothing has been damaged. And of course, each step of the way, every little thing I do, I will have an independent part. It won't be one big lump sum. It will be every little part of what is done to the handgun, and with the reference books already showed. So with that in mind, what do you guys think about January? Would you guys be willing to, you know, if you want to wait a little longer for other people to jump in on board, whatever, y'all let me know. Give me some ideas here. One Mr. Gas 1 said to basically sell tickets, sort of like tickets, $25 a piece. But at the same time, I understand maybe you don't want to invest that much in something that you may or may not win. But anywho, y'all let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, I'm on VidMe now. Also, I have not put up many videos yet, but every time I look at my video manager, it makes me ill, because YouTube, they piss me off so bad. What do you guys think about a Patreon channel? Okay, I've already got one set up. What do you think? Would you guys be willing to throw $1 at me every month? Something of that nature. Now, this is the thing. If you're like me, you got 100 subscriptions. You want to watch all these guys. You cannot afford to give 20 bucks to each one. And yes, we all have our favorite channels, but if we want to see them survive, I understand, $1, 50 cents a month. Would it be worth it? That's what I'm asking. Because definitely got Patreon channel set up. I just haven't done anything with it because it's a lot to ask. Okay? But anywho, this is MacDaddy 1911A1. I'll try to remember this damn time to put a link to the VidMe channel down below. That is the alternate platform, as well as Vimeo and as well as Patreon, depending on the response I get about that. But anywho, thank you very much for watching. This is MacDaddy 1911A1 with the Shade Tree Survivalist. Y'all take care and have a great day.